Welcome back to God Glorified Gaming, a child-friendly, language-free channel. Right now we're going through the Breath of the Wild Zelda, a walkthrough. We just arrived at this city right here. Again, I do these videos for my 4 nephews, Gunnar, Titus, Beau, and Deacon. And it's just something to kind of help you out when things are seeming a little difficult. It's a fully puzzle game. Sometimes it seems a little different. We met up with the Prince Sidon the other day, and we're getting ready to actually show up at his city. So there's something that he's going to want from us. Zora's Domain. There he is.
Huh.
Whoa. I've been waiting for you, Link. Welcome. Behold the pride of my people, Zora's Domain. Now I shall introduce you to the king. Hurry this way. The Yoma Shrine. This isn't exactly where the king's at, but I figure I'll check it out. See what it looks like. If it's too difficult, we'll just keep going on. But since it's right here in the heart, might as well do it first. To you sets foot in this shrine, I am Yoma. In the name of the goddess Hylia, I offer you this trial. Alright. Pushing power. Alright, let's see which one's going to end up being. Maybe it's magnets? Oh, you know what? That's water right there. So there's a good chance that we're actually going to be using Cronus. Oh! Found out we're not supposed to bump it. Step on here. Try this again. What I need to also do, I need to eat. Go ahead and get radish. Should take me almost to the top. What's going on here? Zora Spear. This spear is Zora's weapon of choice. Alright, I do like spears. Oh, we need that ball. That's right. If it's close enough, it might not. Interesting. Alright, let's see if this works with magnet. We're gonna check this out. We'll see what's going on. Need to be able to freeze. Check over here. Just give us a straight path down. Looks like it does. So it looks like that's the pattern we want to actually move on. So let's see if we can find a way to do it. Let's check out some other things we can do. Let's check out magnets. Okay, that doesn't work. Like we'd have to push it with that. Alright, let's check it out. Cronus. Try to build one right here. And I'll go ahead and build one right here. Okay. See what happens when it hits that right there. Interesting. Okay, so it's going to be like that. That's what it seems like. Alright, let's try it out. First one we want to do is we want to get rid of that, and that. We want to create one that goes right here, so that it pushes the ball that way. And then it should lock it in. Let's check it out. to the left. Keep going, keep going. Slow down for a second, but still keep going. And stop right there. Awesome. We need this to be nicely far over there. I need to get it a little bit to the left. Okay. Take those down so that one doesn't disappear. And if we build the correct one from this moment on, we should finish this. Check it out. There it is. Sometimes it just takes a little thinking. Not too bad, though. Wasn't as tough as I thought it'd be. Your resourcefulness in overcoming this trial speaks to the promise of a hero. Alright, another spirit orb. We're gonna have to find somewhere to turn those in soon so we can have more hearts. May the goddess smile upon you. Alright, let's go meet the king. Trying to get to the back is not so easy. I'm going to guess we want to go up. So we're going to head up these stairs. There's a shining dot of where we're actually supposed to go. Oh, looks like we're heading up the right way. There he is. Ah, you must be the Hylian that Sidon brought here, correct? You did well to come all the way here. I am King Dorfan, ruler of the Zora. That object upon your waist, is that not a Sheikah slate? Now that I've gotten a good look at you, it is all too clear who you are. You are the Hylian champion Link. Do not tell me you have forgotten me. The Hylian champion? You can't mean the Link? That champion? So that's where I've heard your name before. What a fateful coincidence that we should cross paths. I cannot believe it. The Hylian champion Link has appeared before us. We have met numerous times, I'll have you know. Ah, so many memories. My mind is overflowing with nostalgia, my friend. I have heard a terrible rumor that you had fallen in combat, but it appears you managed to survive. Extraordinary. I've been sleeping. Come again? Sleeping, you say? Is that why you do not seem to remember me? But surely you must remember my precious daughter, Mipha, yes? You do you not? Mipha who? I cannot believe it. Have you truly forgotten my dear Mipha as well? You and Mipha were so close, yet you do not remember her. Young hero, please look upon the beauty of Zora's domain. Do you see that statue? Does gazing upon Mipha's immortalized form still not jog your memory? Well, perhaps your memory will return in time. I dearly hope so. Father, I do not believe discussing my sister is helping matters at the moment. Link seems confused. Oh, yes, of course. But first, it is worth noting how remarkable it is that Sidon brought a champion here without realizing it. That is quite a feat, my boy. Wow, that is a good one. Link, I doubt Not that you have endured a great amount of trials, still I must ask you to hear my plea. Now then, hero, I must inform you that Zoro's domain is in the danger of vanishing because of the divine beast Vu Rabuta. I shall do you the courtesy of speaking bluntly. We alone can stop this beast. Will you lend us your strength? What? King Dorfin, my liege, please do not speak so. To ask a Hylian for help? Why, the very thought of it curls my fins. Muzu, I expected more of you. How can you still protest? Muzu, it is rude to speak that way to your king and his guest. Link is here because I invited him. With such unprecedented rainfall, we have no choice but to rely on the aid of a trustworthy Hylian. Have we not already discussed this and arrived at this very conclusion? He is the key to saving Zoro's domain. I have no doubt in my mind. Indeed, Link is a champion, through and through. As things now stand, Zoro's domain, nay, perhaps all of Hyrule, is doomed to be swallowed by the sea. This is bigger than all of us, my friend. Zora and Hylians alike must put aside our differences and band together. Have you forgotten already, my king? We cannot trust those lowly Hylians. 100 years ago, they abused the power of the ancient civilization and turned Hyrule into what it is today. And that is not the least of it. It is their fault that Lady Mipha was lost to us. Link? Divine beast Vah-Ruta has great power. It has a unique ability to create an endless supply of water. Of late, it has been mercilessly sprouting water into the air. As a result, this area has been plagued by heavy rains. For us, Zora, water and air are as one, so you would not think this would be quite so critical of a problem. Sadly, the rains have filled the eastern reservoir near to the point of flooding. If the reservoirs burst, as it soon will, I fear immense danger will befall not only Zora's domain, but also the area downstream from us. There, Hylian lives lives are in very grave danger. The divine beast is crying out once again. The divine beast, Vah-Ruta. Your Princess Zelda often studied the divine beast. That is, in the time before the Great Calamity. According to her research, the orbs located on Ruta's shoulders are mechanisms that can control the water it generates. However, they require electricity to work. These orbs are clearly out of control now because there is no electricity coursing through to stop them. Segan, who is quite a shock resistance for Zora, hit one with the shock arrow. Sure enough, it slowed the water a bit. Unfortunately, as an aquatic race, we Zora are terribly vulnerable to the power of electricity. Perhaps because we could not safely strike it with enough electricity at once, the water soon returned to its full force. That is why I went in search of a Hylian who could help us. Link, I am certain you have already figured this out, but we need you to use shock arrows to get those orbs working properly again. I will aid you in any way I can, of course. Please, hero, I beg of you, help me stop Ruta's rampage of destruction. What? Princess Zelda herself instructed you to board the divine beast and appease it from within? So then, Princess Zelda is still alive? Yes, in Hyrule Castle. I do not believe it. She was alive this whole time, just as you were. The events of 100 years ago cannot be altered, it is true. But if we can regain control of the divine beast, they may yet prove useful in sealing Calamity Ganon once and for all. I did not know you had such great ambitions, Link. Wondrous. Naturally, I should help you too. Once it has stopped rampaging, you can easily climb inside it. Come, Link, let us appease Ruta together. I'm in. Let's do it. Thank you, Link. Truly, we are in your debt. Our goal is the same. That means our meeting was nothing short of destiny. Now then, allow me to offer you this gift as a show of faith. Customized armor, painstakingly crafted by each generation Zora princess for her future husband. Wearing it will give you the ability to swim up waterfalls. Alright. So long as you wear this, you can ascend waterfalls just like Zora. Please take good care of it. King Dorfin, surely you do not really intend to give this outsider the Zora armor. Countless generations of Zora princesses have gifted that armor to the one they have sworn to marry. Princess Mipha made that one there with her own hands. It is far too important to entrust to a shady Hylian. He may be a champion, but Mipha had no such relationship with him, so why should he receive such an honor? This is just too much, my liege. I do not understand it one bit. That Muzu is not easily swayed once his mind is set. You must understand, he was in charge of educating my dear daughter Mipha. Naturally, she means a lot to him, just as she means the world to us. Ever since we lost her to the calamity, he has grown to despise Hylians. I hope you can forgive his rudeness. But what shall we do now? I tasked Muzu with finding the shock arrows we will need to appease Vauruta, but now he has rushed off in a huff. Link, do not let his words concern you. I will work this out with Muzu. I shall return shortly. Sidon, I suppose that means you're going to tell him. Link, Muzu is most likely at the square down below. Would you mind going down there? I would like you to try to speak with him. Alright, we're getting ready to be able to take on a divine beast. There's Muzu right there. You came all the way here, but it was in vain. I have no desire to speak with you. Listen well, Muzu. There is something you need to know. He who stands here, the man called Link, is the one whom my sister Mipha had feelings for. I was only a child then, so I do not know it myself at the time, but it is so. I grew up hearing my father tell stories, some of which were about my sister's undying love for a Hylian named Link. What? No. You cannot fool me with such a fanciful lie. Not this, Zora. How could Lady Mipha possibly have feelings for a Hylian like him? The facts are clear. He remembers nothing, even when he looks upon Princess Mipha's statue. It is the truth, Muza. Though you never knew it, he was ever in Mipha's heart. Oh, it looks like we're having a flashback.
I was thinking. This reminds me of the time we first met. You were just a reckless child. Always getting yourself hurt at every turn. Every time, I would heal you, just as I'm doing right now. I thought it was funny how, being a Hylian, you looked grown up so much faster than I did. I was always willing to heal your wounds, even back then. So if this calamity Ganon does in fact return, what can we really do? We just don't seem to know much about what we'll be up against. But know this, that no matter how difficult this battle might get, if anyone ever tries to do you harm, then I will heal you. No matter when or how bad the wound, I hope you know that I will always protect you. Once this whole thing is over, maybe things can go back to how they used to be when we were young. You know, perhaps we could spend some time together.
What is the matter, Link? Are you unwell? You are quivering like a hatching. Whatever's the matter? Mipha, I remember. What? Do not mistake me for a fool, Hylian. There is no way you remember her just now, when it is most convenient. In any case, without any solid proof, I cannot possibly take you at your word. If you have any such proof, now is the time to show it. Do so, and I shall tell you how to get those shock arrows. Yes, as well as anything else you wish to know. Save your lives for another Zora. Without any solid proof, I have no choice but to assume you are a lying scoundrel. If you are truly Lady Mipha's beloved, then prove it. Do so, and I will tell you how to get those shock arrows, as well as anything else you wish to know. That stubborn fool. Lucky for us, we have proof. Link, go ahead and show Muzu the Zora armor my father gave you. Let me go ahead and equip that. Muzu, look closely at the clothes Link is wearing. You really think changing your clothes is going to make me... Huh? What in the... That is the Zora armor from before. Lady Mipha made that by hand, and yet it fits you perfectly. What is the meaning of this? Now you understand, do you not? Now you know who her heart belonged to and who she made this special armor for. The fact that this armor fits Link perfectly should be proof enough that Mipha made it for him and him alone. You have always disliked Hylians, even before the Great Calamity. That is why Mipha never told you. Now that you know, you must promise to help him save us all, Muzu. Please, tell us where we can find the shock arrows we need. Knowing you, I bet you have already figured it out. I never would have imagined she would make that special armor for one such as he. I do not approve of asking for help from a Hylian, but I suppose it is our only option at this point. I am proud Zora. That means I must take responsibility for my unwarranted behavior towards you. As promised, I shall tell you where you can collect as many shock arrows as you will need. That tall mountain over yonder, it is called Ploymus Mountain, and there you will also find Shatterback Point. A terrifying creature has made its home up there. This awful beast shoots volley after volley of shock arrows. Even a single one could be fatal to Zora. You must mean that Lionel. He is a man-beast, that one. That beast does indeed wield shock arrows. That is certainly one way to collect them quickly. He is vicious, to be sure, but I am certain Link will rise to the challenge. In order to appease the divine beast, I estimate that you will need at least 20 shock arrows. Do you think you can gather that many? Why do you still doubt him, Muzu? I have no doubt he will be triumphant. Okay, Link, let's get moving. The fastest way to Ploymus Mountain is to ascend the waterfall east of the domain. That Zora armor should come in handy. Just swim to the waterfall basin and then go up the waterfall from there. I'll wait at the East Reservoir Lake, right by the divine beast. Gather at least 20 shock arrows and then come to meet me. I'm on it. Wonderful. Together we shall stop that divine beast's onslaught. Alright, we know where we have to head now. We're going to be heading up this mountain. Try to work our way over there real quick. We're not going to go much longer, but how do we get up there? It is right there. But it'd be nice to be able to see what's going on. Oh. Hey. Who did it? Who stole my shock arrows? You're Link. Finally, I can avenge Lady Mipha. It has been 100 years since you last showed your face here. Now I, Segin, will cut you down myself. What do you mean? Playing dumb, eh? Nice try, but you cannot fool me, Champion Link. You were unable to protect Lady Mipha from Calamity Ganon. It has been 100 years since we lost her. Poor Lady Mipha, how heartbreaking. I won't fail her again. Ah, of course. Because you stole my shock arrows, that's why. In that case, you take the responsibility of appeasing the divine beast, Varuta. Alright, got some arrows to start. Keep going this way. That looks like the waterfall. We gotta go up over there. Yes, sir. East gate is all clear, sir.
No.
Oh, well, if it isn't Master Link, aren't you a sight for sore eyes? We used to play together all the time. That was 100 years ago. My name is Gaddison. The Hylian that Prince Sidon brought you here. Don't tell me that was you, Master Link. And what's more, you don't seem to have changed much in the last 100 years. Oh, but I shouldn't be making idle chit-chat just now. I'm supposed to be fulfilling my official appointed duty by keeping watch at the East Gate. I must maintain my surveillance of the East Reservoir Lake. We can chat later. Pretty awesome. A lot of things happening. We have 3 shock arrows, but it looks like we're going to need more. We'll go ahead and save that right now. We're at a pretty good area to actually be able to work on next time, and then we'll be heading up the waterfall and we'll be taking on some amazing beast known as Lionel. But again, as I end all my videos, remember, always put God first.